YouTube, this is like take 16, man. And I'm trying to get it right. I got all the time I need right now. I got another 12 hours and a half here. Well, no, 6. Another 6 hours. But yo, yeah, this message for all the clowns. If you got somebody that's a clown in your family, or you got a child that's in school that's always clowning in class, don't want to pay attention, that don't want to listen, do what I did. Tell them to be a goddamn, be a clown, and be in the circus. Join the circus, man. You do this naturally, or they do this naturally, join the circus. There's nothing wrong with the circus. Guess what? You get to get paid for doing what you do naturally. You get to travel. Why are you getting paid to do what you do naturally? You can't beat that. I'm telling you. You can't beat that. It beats goddamn having your child on the streets, going to jail or going to the grave, right? For real. Y'all sitting there like, oh, he joking. No, I ain't joking. I'd rather see my daughter in the circus than being out here selling her body on the streets or dealing with a nobody in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And when I say nobody, that means nobody. That person that's not going nowhere in life. They ain't got no structure, no order, no vision. They ain't got no plan. They ain't got shit going on with them. They just out here. If you dealing with a man and he just out here, he ain't going nowhere. I guarantee you that. If he going anywhere, he gonna go to the grave or he going to prison. Them two right there. Got no plan at all. You got no structure. You ain't got no vision on how you want this to look or anything. What the hell you doing? If I'm taking shots, man, shit, look, I'm taking shots. I don't care. What you doing? At least I got vision. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if I was a class clown, I know, look, I ain't joining the military. I know that I'm fit to join the circus because I'm fit to get paid and I'm fit to be traveling and I get to mess around and meet other clowns just like me. Then I'll just move up in the rankings and guess what? I do everything right and meet with the right people. Guess what? I get to start my own circus. See how I just visualized that? Now all I had to do in that vision, I had plans. I had goals reached. If you ain't dealing with nobody like that, especially, you know what I'm saying, y'all little young females. I got daughters too, so look. If you ain't dealing with a man and ain't got no vision, no nothing, he ain't got no plan, he ain't got shit. He ain't doing nothing. He can't lead you nowhere because he don't know where the fuck he going. Boy, I tell you, whew, it got me goddamn preaching in here. He don't know where he going. Like when I was in high school, I was like, okay, I'm gonna graduate high school, I'm going to the military, I'm gonna do 20 years. And from there in between, I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on. But I knew my career was in the military. I was gonna go Army, but the Navy taught me out of going Army. So I went Navy. Stuff ended up happening, but you know what I'm saying, I executed my plan. And I was doing this, I already executed my plan at 16 years old. I was doing JROTC in high school. I already knew what I was about to do. And some men out here don't know what the hell they got gonna do. They don't know what the hell's going on. All they know is to make money. That's it. Okay, you make money. What you gonna do with the money? If you're doing this shit illegally, when are you gonna stop? What's your plan? These days you gotta show proof of the money you make before you buy anything. Okay, so how's this shit gonna work? And if this shit costs this much, how's this check making this much money? I don't know. That's a lot. That's why a lot of men sit there stuck. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of men that was, you know what I'm saying, running the streets, but they went and got their shit together. Like I'll never say his name, but the one dude, you know what I'm saying, he got out of prison. He left that street life alone. Messed around, got married, had kids. That man started working on himself. That man started being a family man. That man, I heard so much great things about this dude. Like I said, I ain't gonna put his name out there, but man, salute for real. Like he did the whole 180. Like he did 180. He did the whole 180 for real. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Hand clap. Yes, sir. Good job, sir. I see it. Look here. And I tell other young people, like, look, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a guy change his ways. You know what I'm saying? And left that street life in the back. You know what I'm saying? He left the street life in the back, got himself a job and start working. The man got married. The man got kids. You know what I'm saying? The man just doing it, you know? And I think recently the man, he graduated college or something like that. I don't know. But guess what, man? Congratulations, man. For real. For real. But that was a man with a plan. When he got out, when he was in prison, he was making a plan. You know what? I ain't going back on the street. Alright? But that was it. I'ma holler at y'all. Mr. Full Movement out.